Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It is truly my honour to rise today on behalf of all members of the Legislative Assembly to pay tribute to Kate Carmack, a true Yukoner who will be inducted into the Canadian Mining Hall of Fame in Toronto on January 10th, 2019. I would like to take a moment to thank Shakat Journal and the Yukon Chamber of Mines for working together to create this winning nomination. Kate will be the first Indigenous woman to be inducted into the Canadian Mining Hall of Fame. She is such an important figure for Yukon, and this national recognition shows that she is an important figure for Canada as well. The story of Kate Carmack is well known by Yukoners, and I'm sure many would agree with me should be better known across Canada. Being inducted into the Canadian Mining Hall of Fame is a wonderful and significant step in that direction. Kate Carmack will be joining the Klondike Discoverers group of 4 men who were inducted almost 20 years ago in 1999. Those men are George Carmack, Kate's husband and father of her daughter, Skookum Jim Mason, Kate's brother, Robert Henderson, and Dawson Charlie. Kate Carmack was fishing for salmon with those 4 and her daughter on August 17, 1896, when they discovered gold in what was then known as Rabbit Creek. This is where the Klondike River enters the Yukon River. That was the famed discovery that caught the imagination and attention of people around the world and launched the Klondike Gold Rush. History has it that George Carmack, the only white member of the group, discovered the gold because he staked the first claim. The other 3 men have also been credited with helping to make the discovery. It has long been suspected, however, that it was not any of those gentlemen who found the first nugget in that creek. It was actually discovered by Kate Carmack, Shawclaw, as she was known by her own family. We will likely never know for certain who saw and picked up that first nugget of gold, but the Canadian Mining Hall of Fame now acknowledges and celebrates that Shawclaw was also an important member of that group. Indeed, it was her skills in sewing mucklucks and mittens and marketing them to fellow prospectors that supported the group's work. Shawclaw was born in 1857 and grew up in a Tagish village near Carcross. She was the daughter of Kachkawa, the head of the Tlingit Crow clan, and Goots Tuteen, a member of the Tagish Wolf clan. Shawclaw played a major role in changing the course of the territory's history, and it is very fitting that Yukon Women in Mining has renamed its annual Yukon Women in Mining Champion designation to her honor. We congratulate Tara Christie, President and Chief Executive Officer of Banyan Gold Corp., who will be the first to receive the Kate Carmack Women in Mining Award on November 17th. It is especially important to highlight Shawclaw's inclusion into the Canadian Mining Hall of Fame now, as October is Women's History Month. This year's theme is Make an Impact, celebrating the women in Canada who have made a lasting impact. All too often, women are overlooked when telling the story of Yukon's rich and colorful history, and it is fitting that Kate Carmack is being recognized for her substantial contributions to the mining history of Yukon and Canada. Yukon has been a global mining destination ever since that fateful discovery over 120 years ago. We are very lucky to come from a territory with a rich history of women in leadership, from matrilineal Indigenous cultures to politicians who have broken the glass ceiling, to contributors to our Yukon story like Kate Carmack. Women have played a key role in shaping the territory, and we are better for it. Perhaps next time we take our families and visitors to Bonanza Creek, as Rabbit Creek is now known, we can take a moment to recognize Kate Carmack and how she impacted the life of everyone who calls Yukon their home. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.